Hello everyone. So welcome to Shine with Yamini once again. So as you all know that these days I am doing a lot of study over my own community, that is women, because I have a new venture which is known as Coffee Conversations, where I interview women from different walks of life, and I get an opportunity to peek into their lives and get to know about what all things are going on in their life, what all things are responsible for their success or for their struggle or anything like that, what all things inspire them in life, what all things demotivate them in life. So, it has found a new interest, and that is why this interesting area I want to discover more. And feels like, that I haven't discovered much of myself. So, knowing myself through others is again an entirely different world. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about now neuropsychiatrist from the University of California, and he has done a lot of study in this regard. So based on his studies, I'll bring up 5 points for you, 4 points related to female brain. Number one, there's nothing called unisex brain. Male and female brains behave differently. And especially when you talk about female brain, a female brain behaves differently due to different types of hormones released, and it's all dependent upon her menstrual cycle. The number of days pass since the onset of a menstrual cycle, then you will see that her mood keeps on swinging. Like for the first 10 days, she behaves like really outgoing person. She wants to mix with people, she wants to meet people, she wants to dress up well, and she wants to go outside, and she's just a happy person. But for the next 10 days, when the progesterone is just trying to, withdraw, in the later half of it, then she starts, developing a little sluggish mood, and she feels a little dull. So these things are very natural and very normal. Doesn't stay for long, and it's like making us more interesting, isn't it? Okay. And the second point, which has been mentioned in his book called The Female Brain, is that female are intuitive. Even if you don't talk about what's going in your head, they will try to calculate it, and they would do this very well. And this is why it happens that when you're thinking about going to an ice cream parlor and she guesses, are you going to talk about going to an ice cream parlor? And my answer is yes or no. So isn't it interesting? This makes us again more interesting beings, isn't it? The third one is that females don't want to get into any dispute or disagreement, or whenever they think that there is a kind of serious disagreement, they withdraw themselves. It's not that they cannot prove their point, but just because they just don't want to waste their energy in all those rubbish stuff. So if a woman says that okay, fine, whatever you say is okay, does not mean that she is really convinced with your point, but it just shows that she wants to conserve her energy for more meaningful things. Yeah. The point is that motherhood gives a lot of strength and pleasure to a woman, and once a woman becomes a mother, she becomes more powerful. She feels more powerful, and a lot of value is added to her self-worth. The last point, which is really really interesting, and you won't even guess that this is going to come. You know what? Like, we women see adolescence twice in our life. One, when we are actually adolescent during our teens or during our early 20s, and one when we step into our 40s. Then we see adolescence once again. We feel like an adolescent, we behave like an adolescent, we want to dress up like an adolescent, and it's all normal and very, very natural. Well guys, before ending up this video, I would ask you to press the like button and to press the subscribe button, because don't get me wrong, I'm not here to talk about any gender specific thing, because I'm not into it. I'm totally against it. I'm not a gender biased person, be it female gender or male gender or any other gender. So I'm not even a pseudo feminist. I really hate pseudo feminists. The thing is that I'm really doing this work which is getting me closer to my community, and I feel it interesting. It's such a vast area, that the more you know, the little you feel that you have added to your knowledge. So it is so vast, and I find it interesting. That's it. Maybe for the next series, I would be talking about the male gender. Maybe I'll be talking about the relationship. I really don't know how and in what way my videos are going to take shape. But yes, here I'm with a series of videos which will be talking about female brain, female psychology, female behavior, a lot of things related to our community called women. So I'm damn sure going to subscribe to my channel, right? Okay, bye bye.